Hello, friends. It is Chelsea, aka Hungry Hippo. Welcome to another Plan with Me. This is going to be for the week of June 17th through the 23rd of 2024, and I used the Black History Kit, I think it was called. This particular one is, I believe, from Lynner Designs. Yeah, Lynner Designs. And I paired with it a just basic gold foil bundle, probably like a confetti or something, just because why not? I did print out the extra fashion characters. I printed out the big double box, which I did end up using, which I was pretty excited about. Just because I don't normally get to use it. And I also used it on Thursday and Friday, which is like kind of weird, but you know what? It is what it is. Um, but yeah, so let's see here what happened this week. Monday, I got new shoes for my car. One of my friends is a mechanic, and I found a bulge in my tire, like, I think Friday when I came home, or when I got home from, like, the week prior. I had gone out to dinner with my friend, or out to lunch with my friend, and when I came home, I just happened to look at my tire and there was a bulge in it, and I texted him and I was like, what the F does this mean? And he was like, you need to get new tires, that's what that means. And he was like, I can get you new tires. So he ended up very generously getting me new tires, and like, I think he did it off the clock type of business. So I was just like, I have a very hard time accepting, I'm not going to call it a charity, but like, I have a very hard time accepting I don't want to say generosity. That makes me sound like such a jerk. But yeah, I was just like, dude, I don't want him to get in trouble because, like, his boss sold the business, so he's got a new boss, which apparently knows the guy, which I guess is a good thing. But like, I don't know. I just didn't want him to get in trouble because I was just like, dude, like, I really, yeah, I just don't want you to get in trouble. And he was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. And I'm like, I'm going to worry about it. It's part of my nature. Just like, I worry about everything. It happens, okay? Um, but yeah, so Tuesday, I had to work. One of my coworkers actually bought me lunch because I think they had like tacos or something, nachos maybe, I don't remember, but I was like struggling hardcore to like get down to the cafeteria in time for them to, because like I didn't have any cash, so I had to pay with card. Well, you have to pay the card before 1 o'clock, or you have to pay. I don't remember why, but I was like struggling because that wouldn't make sense. Why would I be struggling to get down there? They stopped serving the meal at 1 o'clock. That's what it was. So it was just like, I need to get down there before 1 o'clock. I was struggling, and she was just like, well, tell me what you want on it and I'll just get it for you. So I go down there and I'm like trying to hand the people my card, and they're like, yeah, she paid for it. And I'm like, you dick. Again, struggling to accept generosity. Let's see here. So Tuesday, not only I got lunch from my coworker, from Mama Bev. I finished Me Before You and started Then She Was Gone because my sister read that book. She said she read it in a day, which my sister, she doesn't have, like, it's not unheard of for her to just sit and read a book in a day, but it doesn't happen very often because like she's got a job, like she works night shift, so like she's usually sleeping in the times when she would be like out, getting a book or whatever, reading a book. And she was like, oh, I finished this book in a day, you have to read it. I just thought it was okay. Probably, here's the thing though, I think a lot of sometimes your opinions of things can be jaded by what other people say about it. It's like, oh, this is so good, oh, this is so bad, like, and then you're like, well, it wasn't that good, it wasn't that bad. So I don't know, it was okay. I found the ending very lackluster. If you've read it, then you probably know. I found the ending very lackluster though. Let's see here. Wednesday was Juneteenth. Oh, also to mark work this week, I did something kind of fun. I had these I was trying to find other people of color in my my character binder, and I like I ended up using these. I had like a bunch of these empowered women stickers that I was using, and so I ended up just using like all of my I think it's Michelle Obama. I could be completely wrong about that, but I have like all these. You'll see them when we get to the day by day. I'm pretty sure they're all Michelle Obama. So she's just like rocking the. Who is texting me? I swear. I mentioned this in the last plane with me. Like every time that every time that I try to record a voiceover, or like when I'm at work and I'm working, somebody always constantly texts me. There are those Michelle Obama. I'm pretty sure it's Michelle Obama. I'm pretty sure that's what I assumed it was. I don't know. Let's see here. So Wednesday, Juneteenth. I rediscovered. So I don't. If you guys have heard of something called America's Test Kitchen, one of the main cast in there, Christopher Kimball, he branched out on his own and started Milk Street, which is like a fancy version of America's Test Kitchen. And so I like discovered that they actually have a bunch of the seasons on YouTube, which I thought was kind of cool. So I ended up watching that, and I was up super late watching that. And then Thursday I go into work, and I found out that, so this was the day I found out. So last week I told you guys about E, who had walked out and then refused to terminate. They refused to terminate him. This was the day we found out that he got a work from home job, because my team lead was just like, yeah, you didn't hear this from me, but, and I was like, what the ever-loving fuck? So I was super pissed. And then I was in my feelings because I was just like, whatever. And so I was getting ready to come home, and Mom's like, ice cream sounds good. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, we can go get some after we're done eating. And I was like, well, I'm in the car now. Like, let's just go now. So I ended up eating ice cream for dinner, which was fine. Friday was in my feelings again. I think this was also, yeah, this was the weekend. So my sister, I came home and I was like, hey, Elizabeth's at our house. That's my sister. And then the closer I got, the more I realized like all of her shit was at our house. So her and her fiance had gotten into a little bit of a scuffle, and she basically ended up moving back in for a weekend, but I guess it was long enough for her to decide. I just don't think she wanted to like stay with us. Like, cause I mean, you know how it is. Like you move out. I mean, even when I was, stop fucking texting me. Sorry. Like even when I like came back from college, it was just like, it was such a culture shock to me to be like, oh my God, I've been living by myself, or living basically at my own pace, my own rules, my own whatever. And then I come back to my parents' house and I'm like, oh my God. I think that's kind of how it was. But yeah, so I put pups visit, but like in reality, like my sister was there for the weekend. And then I went to bed super early because I was just super in my feelings. And it was just one of those things where it was like, I came home. I know this is going to sound really terrible, but I came home and I saw all of her shit in the house, and the dogs were there, which was super nice. But I was just, she's laying on the couch crying, and like, I know this is going to make me sound like such a dick, but I did not have the mental capacity to deal with it. So I didn't. I went to bed early. Saturday, we decided that we were going to go shopping, or as my niece calls it, chopping. And so we went and got Dunkin'. We went to the mall. My sister bought me this really cute weighted Stitch plush thing from, was it Hot Topic or Spencer's? I don't remember. I want to say Spencer's. I don't remember. She got me that. I was like, if you love me, you'll buy this for me. And she did it. And I was like, bro, I was just kidding. And she was like, yeah, I know. I don't care. And then we went to McAllister's, and we went to Meijer, and I got some Legos. But it's so funny because now I'm like, I have not put the Legos together. I mean, we're literally like almost a month, or no, we're over a month from where we are in this planner currently, where I'm recording this voiceover. And I still haven't put them together, but I've discovered a new passion: board games. So now I'm just like, crap, Because, you know, Legos are expensive, but like I was buying all the cheap Legos, like the, you know, like $30 Legos. And I'm just like, shit, how the hell am I going to sneak a $60 board game into the cart now when I go shopping with my mom? Oh shit. Okay, and then Sunday I had to work. Did I volunteer my services? No, I would have had to work. Saturday, I worked until like noon or something, and then Sunday I had to work all day. I had a headache. I missed a script. We were super busy all day. Oh, I was working by myself, so I was just busy all day. I think I did like 30 patients, which sounds ridiculous, but like considering the state of my hospital, 30 patients is a lot in one day. So, and then I was up super late. Why? I don't remember, because I had to work the next day. But anyways, so that's the finished spread. A little Viv Wiggle to show off the lovely gold foil. I had forgotten to put in my books for the week. Me Before You, Then She Was Gone, and Good Night Nobody. Everything I have left in the kit. Thank you all so very much for watching, and until I see you next time, bye-bye.